live do Minecraft.
Pulou bastante. A live tá atrasada aí.
Já vai entrar, gente, calma. E aí, Murilão? Ó o Murilão aí. Fala, clã! Pro Rodrigo da área. Ó quem tá aqui comigo hoje. Sassá e Lili pra gente acompanhar a live do Minecraft, hein, guys? Bora lá, hein? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer nessa live, guys. Vamos ver qual mob vai ganhar e qual mob vai entrar. E aí, Samuel? Fala aqui, fala aqui. Vamos lá, vamos fazer a entrevista aqui.
Deixa eu...
Fala, dá a sua opinião aí sobre os mobs.
Antes, eu vou falar...
Peraí, deixa eu baixar a música aqui.
Antes eu vou falar o meu plano.
Tá. Fala aí, qual que é a sua opinião aí sobre os mobs? O que você acha que vai acontecer nessa live?
Antes de eu quero falar... Eu sei que o Dream vai querer focar no golem de cobre. Porque aí ele vai voltar e não vai servir pra nada. Ou seja, vai ajudar o Dream. Então a gente tá pensando assim, a gente vai escolher o mob mais útil, tirando o golem de cobre. E aí todo mundo que tá aí no chat vai votar nele. Vamos ver se a gente consegue.
É uma boa ideia, uma boa ideia. E você, Lili? Fala aqui, Lili, o que você tá achando? O que você espera aí? Qual que é a sua expectativa pra essa live de hoje?
Eu não entendi nada do que o Samuel falou. Eu nunca entendo nada do que ele fala.
Ai, Deus, ele tá falando o seguinte, ele falou que é o seguinte, como o Dream tá querendo que o pessoal vote no golem de cobre, é pra gente votar num outro mob que seja extremamente útil. Por exemplo, a Laia. Traz aqueles... quando você dá as coisinhas pra ela, ela traz de volta pra você.
Esse aí que eu quero.
Sabe? É esse daí? Então tá bom. E qual é a sua expectativa aí pra live de hoje? O que você acha que a Minecraft vai lançar aí pra gente?
Eu acho que vai lançar... a Laia.
Laia? Muito bem, muito bem. Esses são os meus comentaristas. É isso aí, guys. Bora lá então. Ó, daqui a pouco vai começar a live, guys. Falta 5 minutos. Galera que tiver aí no chat vai dando aquele salve. Quem que é o Josemar? Quem que é o Josemar? Fala aí pro Pro, guys. Murilão tá no chat. Quem mais que tá no chat aí, guys? Produção tá no chat, produção? Produção tá no chat. Produção tá aqui pronta pra responder vocês, guys. Se alguém tiver alguma pergunta. Pode mostrar a língua, o comentarista? Tô mostrando a língua no negócio. Coisa horrível. Guys, enquanto a live não começa, eles só estão mostrando alguns streamers que fazem, né, que usam o Minecraft, tá? Tem o Mambo Jumbo, tem alguns streamers legais aqui que fazem uma paradinha bem legal. Só que é só um clipezinho, tá? Então vamos esperar a galera colar aí que a gente já vai passar a transmissão aqui. Já vamos passar para a transmissão da live do Minecraft. Guys, lembrando que lançou o beta do Minecraft Education Edition. Quem acompanha as lives do Pro aí já deve ter visto, né? Lançaram o beta do Minecraft Education Edition, o beta Gold, que tem todas as atualizações, inclusive vai ser o Education Edition 1.17.4, se eu não me engano, ou 1.7, alguma coisa, 1.17.4. E aí vai ter todas as atualizações, inclusive essa última das cabras aí, por isso que chama Beta Gold, né? E aí vai ter todas as atualizações. Então logo quem usa o Minecraft Education Edition aí também vai ter as atualizações que o Minecraft está lançando aí para as outras versões, para o Bedrock e para o Java Edition. Fala, Vitão! Vitão chegou. Ô, Vitão, chegou atrasado ontem, Vitão. Vitão tinha atrasado ontem, guys. Bora lá que a gente já vai começar. Já vou colocar aqui na tela aqui para vocês verem, ó. Já vai começar, guys. Vamos desligar a música aqui que eu quero escutar.
So You can. Oh my gosh. Yo, these blazes. Nope, 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 nope. Nope.
Olha lá, guys. Esses daí são os streamers. Minecraft Dungeons.
오, 신기해.
Modiki. Oh! Modiki. Oh! Não é assim que eles fazem?
소리 들어보세요.
네? 소리 그려.
마크 소리 최대로 한번 해볼게요.
Modiki 뭐요?
Mais ou menos.
너무 신비하지
Qual
않아?
que é esse mob arbusto?
What did I
Acho
do to
que
deserve this? No.
Ó o
Wait,
Victor falando. Eu
hey,
gostei do
hey,
mob
die.
arbusto.
Come
Acho
on,
que se
come
ele
on. Just nuke
dropasse
it down.
comida
It's
seria
dead.
bem
It's
The ray
útil.
tracing, it
Qual
helps
que é o
make
arbusto? É
everything look way
o
brighter.
Gale,
It just makes everything pop. And technically
Gale.
speaking, you could have the ray tracing on and have another texture. So
Que
if
parece
that
bloquinho
texture that you
de-
already have
não é bloquinho de
on
terra.
is already kind of realistic enough, and you go ahead and you throw ray tracing on it, it would look pretty dope.
En ocelot armor, gott folk! Jag fick en ocelot armor.
Mas quem é?
Undrar vad den ger.
O Victor falou que se ele trouxesse
Oj, vad
comida
är det
seria
där?
legal.
Whip? Whip it, picked up
Se ele
a whip.
dropasse comida.
Ah, se ele não comprar.
Ja, jag minns.
É isso aí, galera. Muito bem. Deixa eu aumentar um pouquinho aqui. Pra todo mundo falar junto. E a galera do chat escutar todo mundo aí. Galera, o som tá legal aí pra vocês? Tá da hora? Responde pro Pro aí se tá da hora. Vamos ver aqui, cara. Eu não sei ainda, bicho. Jonas, eu não tenho nenhuma noção de como que a gente vai fazer a votação. Eles estão transmitindo em vários canais, no YouTube, no Facebook, em tudo quanto é lugar. A Mojang tá fazendo um broadcast múltiplo. É, essa live é especial, guys. E aí a gente não sabe ainda. Falta 1 minuto, guys. 1 minuto para início da live do Minecraft. Já vou aumentar aqui o volume e vou ficar quieto pra gente poder ver a abertura, hein?
Titta, det är jätte titta!
Kan du inte tämja dem då?
Han skriker!
Green Hill John! 뭐야?
Sassai Lili, oi pai, oi galera, são vocês dois, vocês estão escrevendo. Olha lá o do Sonic, olha lá o do Sonic, o mod do Sonic, mod dos Minions.
Mira, estamos
Mira, os hermanitos. Japão.
Papai, não vai ficar chateado.
これね無理やり待って消えた今のうち行くしかないこれ
Verdade, cara, você gosta? Ó, fala aqui então, qual que é esse mod
This
aí,
is
esse
one of my
mapa aí que você
favorites.
joga?
This is a pool
mapa do
table.
Sonic do
My design of a
Minecraft,
pool
pouquinho
table
que
here. We've got our little
É um-
holes
é
that the balls can fall into.
server?
We've got a ball here.
Não, é um mapa.
Oh,
Você
mapa?
Pra poder comemorar os
Sam.
25.
Oh,
Ah, entendi.
Oh, I got him.
Tá certo. É isso aí, galera.
Oh my god.
Galera que quiser entrar aí no nosso grupo do Roblox, ó, tá aí, o Nightbot tá avisando vocês aí, guys. Vai começar,
Pra
guys.
mim já começou. Pra mim já começou também.
Shh, então fiquem em silêncio agora. Production.
Vai, já fala no chat qual... Coloca no chat pra falar qual...
Aqui eles estão fazendo, deixa eu ler aqui, rapaz. Espera aí, comentarista, você só fala a hora que eu te chamar.
Só pra falar qual você acha que pode ser mais votado.
Tá, qual que vocês acham, guys, que vai ser votado? Qual que é o preferido de vocês aí? Escreve no chat.
O que...
Começou, guys, silêncio. Axolotes. Cabras. Quem que é esse daí? Quem que é esse daí? Ah, é o cara do Dungeons.
É o Final Boss.
Final Boss.
Hello
Olha
and
que da hora.
welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and
Bem-vindos
chief
à
storyteller of
live do
Mojang
Minecraft
Studios,
2021.
Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all
Lydia
things
Winters.
Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how
nós
to
vamos
design
votar
and play
no
with your
próximo
own
mob do
Minecraft
game,
mob,
do jogo.
find out the next Minecraft update, and much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets. Until we tell you all of
então
them
fala aqui.
today.
Conta aí
So
pra galera
let's
aí.
do it.
Aqui na live, desse aí que vocês estão vendo, os mobs mais falados aqui no chat,
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you
É
think
o que o
about
pessoal tá
everything we
falando mais.
announced.
Ninguém gostou muito
Hang
do
out
Blair,
with
não.
us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've
Ela
done
tá
with
falando
Caves
que no
and
ano
Cliffs Part
passado
1
eles
and can't
anunciaram
wait
o
to see
Caves,
what you
a
do with
atualização
Part
do
2.
Caves and Cliffs.
Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
E agora eles vão falar sobre a
Agnes,
parte
hi,
2, a
Henrik.
parte 2 do
Agnes,
Caves
how
and
are you
Cliffs.
feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited, very excited.
So excited. And Henrik,
Ela tá
it's
muito
your first
animada
time
de
on
estar
the
ali.
Minecraft
It
live
is. It
stage.
is. It's not your first time though, right?
Acompanha aí,
It is
guys.
not
Bora
my
lá.
first
Vamos ver. Daqui a pouco
time.
vai aparecer coisa
You two
legal,
are
hein?
gonna tell us
Por
about
enquanto é só
Caves
os
and Cliffs
programadores.
Part
Olha o
2,
cara
and
de
the
programador
thing that I
que
think
o cara
is
tem.
the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new
Ele
cool
tá dizendo
stuff.
que é muito difícil
But when people are playing the
balancear o
game, we also
jogo,
want them to be able to encounter
porque
like
são
the
muitas
old
coisas
familiar
novas e
stuff.
tal.
So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we
ele é
test
dos
the
executivos
stuff
lá
we
que
build,
faz as
how do we know if it's any
atualizações do
good,
jogo.
right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It
Vou
feels
baixar
kinda
um
like
pouquinho
they're
aqui para poder falar com
colleagues
vocês.
helping us build this great game.
Cansou, cara?
eu
That's
prefiro
amazing,
voltar
and
na
you
laia.
have
Todo mundo
like
vai
an
ter que
amazing
voltar na
example
laia.
of someone who
Repete
took
no
a
cara
lot
que fala
of
laia.
time.
Tá bom,
Yes.
então acho que todo
Yeah,
mundo vai votar na
for
laia, né?
example,
E aí, guys, quem tá na live aí? Quem tá na nossa live aí? Escreve aí em quem que vocês vão votar.
Picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's
Olha que legal, guys. Eles tiraram snapshots. Snapshot é como se fosse uma foto de do mesmo lugar, com várias renderizações diferentes dentro do Minecraft, para poder escolher qual era o tipo de renderização mais agradável aí para os gamers, para os jogadores. Ó, o Murilão vai votar no golem de cobre.
Yes, I mean that's it's a very big decision, and we took it together.
Ele tá no time do Dream? O Murilo gosta do Dream, é por isso.
It was quite scary, but we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice.
Nossa, tá emocionada, moça.
Rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support.
Deixa eu tirar aqui, esse daqui que tá me
That's awesome.
atrapalhando.
And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show.
A Lai, ó, o pessoal tá falando que é a Lai, hein? Aqui, ó, a Patrícia tá falando que é a Lai.
Feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two
guys, aparentemente a escuridão lá das cavernas, eles deram uma atualizada, hein?
So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
Eles vão mostrar um vídeo para mostrar falando sobre a dificuldade de criar a atualização. A gente fala, né? A gente fica falando, não, pô, os caras sempre erram, nunca atualizam, nunca faz um negócio que a comunidade do Minecraft pede e tal. Mas, guys, na verdade, é muito difícil atualizar. Tá? Não é uma coisa simples. Você não pode simplesmente chegar lá, eu vou botar aqui o golem de cobre e beleza, tá lá, tá funcionando. Eles têm que trabalhar, guys, no balanceamento do jogo. Não é uma situação, não é um negócio fácil, tá? Quem faz a aula de Roblox Studio com o Pro sabe o que é balanceamento de jogo. Balanceamento de jogo, você tem que balancear. As mesmas chances que você tem de ganhar, você tem que ter de perder aquele jogo. É mais ou menos isso, tá? No Minecraft, por ser um sandbox, parece que não tem isso, mas na verdade tem. Eles têm que balancear as suas chances de sucesso dentro do jogo. Ele tem que balancear a sua chance de encontrar diamante dentro do jogo, né? Ele não pode deixar muito fácil encontrar diamante, mas também ele não pode deixar muito difícil. Então é complicado você colocar novos elementos dentro de um jogo que já é balanceado e balancear isso de novo, né? É como se você estivesse começando o jogo do zero, né? Então não é muito fácil. Então assim, quando a gente reclama que eles, fez a atualização das abelhas, nossa, que coisa chata. Não, guys, é balanceamento. Isso é balanceamento, tá? A gente tem que aprender que, assim, a empresa ela tem lá centenas de desenvolvedores e que não é fácil fazer uma atualização de jogo, tá? Principalmente dentro do Minecraft, onde bilhões de pessoas jogam no mundo todo, né? Olha lá, se o Dream fizer alguma coisa errada, já era. Verificando conexão. Vai, conexão. Deixa eu verificar a conexão. Ixi, tá totalmente, tá numa rede lá do outro lado da rua.
Collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
It feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room.
Fala, cara.
Posso falar?
Pode.
Porque tem gente que não ouviu.
Tá, pode falar. Fala do seu plano aí. Qual é que é o seu plano?
Eu sei que o Dream vai querer votar no... Mas fala assim, votar
tracking,
no...
they're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to
aí eu tenho um plano. Todo mundo vai votar na live. Aí,
with the public bug tracker we have, so many players report.
Cara, o Dream tem bastante seguidor, hein?
Mas o chat tá explodindo já lá.
Eu acho que não é suficiente. Eu acho que só os seguidores do Dream acho que não são suficientes pra ganhar aí na votação. Eu acho que tem muita gente querendo a Laia. Eu acho que o meu palpite pra hoje é a Laia. Bastante, né? Olha lá, guys, se liga lá. Tem um clipezinho aqui. Esse é o clipe, foi o clipe de lançamento, né, do Caves and Cliffs. Pessoal que tá aí no Instagram, deixa eu ver se tem gente no Instagram. Olha que lindo esse canyon. Não, é da atualização, logo, mas eu acho que não tem ainda, não tá nesse nível ainda. Acho que vai sair só na 2. Só na segunda atualização.
Essa é a primeira?
A atualização do Caves and Cliffs ela foi feita em 2 partes. Uma foi feita no meio do ano, a próxima vai ser agora no final do ano.
Essa aqui é a segunda.
Essa que vai sair agora é a segunda. Acho que eles vão anunciar hoje.
They're beautiful.
Fala, galera que tá aí no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube que o Pro tá fazendo um react lá da live do Minecraft. Eles estão anunciando lá e a gente vai poder votar no próximo mob que vai participar do Minecraft, que vai aparecer na próxima atualização do Minecraft. Corre lá no YouTube. Procura lá,
fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, no, we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't stop playtesting because
we get distracted
you found so many cool places, and I feel it's so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make
É isso
all
aí,
these
guys. Ó,
changes,
por enquanto
but
eles
then
estão só nas
obviously we have so
entrevistas
many
aqui.
players who've been
Então,
playing
assim,
for
é
so
bem...
long. I mean, the two
Deixa eu
of you
baixar
have
pouco
worlds
aqui.
that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you
Então,
take
só na
to
parte das
keeping everything
entrevistas, por
really
enquanto.
safe for players who
Por
have
enquanto não
existing
mostraram
worlds.
nada ainda, estamos aqui no
It's very
aguardo.
important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this
Só batendo
love
papo,
and
por enquanto,
time
só batendo
on your Minecraft
papo.
world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here.
Ai, meu Deus,
let's
caiu
don't
tudo.
have blending.
Caiu, o
Then
Instagram
when
caiu,
you update
guys.
your old
Não, foi
world,
só meu celular
the
que
new
caiu
world
mesmo.
generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now,
man.
Eu não consigo
blending,
ver.
What
it's
the-
actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge
Bugou,
difference.
guys.
And Henrik, I know the other part.
Apertou tudo
you want
aqui.
to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so
Meu Deus.
what happens if you
O
open your
celular
own
caiu em
world,
cima do
with the
teclado
new
que
version
fez
of
um monte de
Minecraft,
coisa
and,
doida aqui agora.
I took a look at what
Vamos
happens in
botar,
my
tem
old
filtro
world.
aqui?
I
Tem
have,
filtro
like,
aqui
10
pra
years
colocar?
playing
Vou colocar um
with
filtro
friends
aqui.
and, family.
Vou colocar
And,
esse filtro
let's take a
bonitinho aqui,
look.
vamos ver.
So there it is,
E aí,
all the
guys,
cool
estamos
stuff we
aqui
built
com
10
o
years ago.
filtro e
But
aí
that's what
travou
happens when
tudo.
you open the world
Meu
in
Deus,
1.18.
tá tudo
So it
travado.
basically generates new caves beneath the old
Viu?
areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time.
Pronto.
We just didn't go there until now, and wow, look what I
O
found.
negócio caiu
Don't
aqui,
look,
ó.
Henrik. There's
Tá
so
em
many
volta do-
spoilers there.
do
On your
mouse.
world, so many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Caiu em cima do teclado,
That's
deu
like the
ESC
first
no
thing
meu
I'm gonna do
vídeo.
when I update
Pronto.
is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually.
É isso aí, galera. Quem tá chegando agora no chat vai dando aquele salve pro Pro pra gente
That's
poder.
so cool. I just love
eu poder
that
saber
it
que vocês estão
adds
por
so
aí, tá
much
bom?
to the existing worlds that our players have, and so you're keeping them
Eu gostei
safe
muito do
and
cenário
adding
deles.
a
O que
lot
você
to
achou do
it.
cenário,
That's the
Lívia?
important
Você
thing.
que
We
é
don't want to
Eu
force
gostei
players
praticamente uma
to pick
expert em
between just the
decoração.
new or just the old. We want them to be able to experience both
Você
things in
que é
the same
uma das
world.
maiores
That's
usuárias
amazing.
do,
Throughout the show, we're going to have
do
creator
Decocraft.
questions.
Fala aí
and
pra
you
gente o que
two
você
get to
achou
have
do
the
cenário
first one.
como um todo, de
Right.
toda
We'll
a
Java and
ambientação.
Bedrock in part two at the
Né?
same
Olha que
time.
lindo, olha, uns efeitos muito legais.
Eu gostei
Yes,
muito.
the plan is to
Eu
release
achei
this on Java
muito
Bedrock at the
bonito.
same time,
E
and also
também
to ship it with what we call seed
aquela
parity.
ali
A água ali
atrás,
atrás,
muito
você
what does that
gostou?
mean?
Você
So,
gostou? Eu gostei também.
seed is this
Eu
name
curti
for the
bastante,
magic
eu achei
number
muito
that is used
interessante
to
esse cenário
determine
que eles
how your
criaram.
new world looks
Eu
like.
achei que fosse ser um
Every
pouquinho
world is
maior.
unique, and that's
Eles
driven by the
quiseram
seed.
caprichar
When
um
you
pouco
create a
mais
new
nos
world,
efeitos.
it gets a randomly
Mas eu achei que fosse
But if you dig
um
that seed up, if
cenário
you
um
really like
pouco
what you see,
maior.
you're like,
Talvez,
wow, this
né?
world is wonderful, I
Uma
wanna
segunda
share it with my
parte.
friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
Eu vou votar,
That's
eu acho que
amazing.
eu
So if you
queria
create a
muito
world in
o
Java
golem
and you think it's beautiful, you wanna share with
de
others,
cobre para poder
anyone
fazer
who
umas
opens the world
farms,
with
fazer
that
umas
seed,
armadilhas e
regardless
tudo
of which
mais.
edition they're playing,
Ele é
will see
inútil?
essentially almost
Então,
exactly the
então
same
eu vou
thing.
votar na Laia. Eu acho
I
que eu vou
mean,
votar na
it's
Laia,
almost
porque eu acho
identical.
interessante.
And it's a thing in the community, you find a super cool location and
Não é
you share
armadura
it,
de
like, look
cobre,
at
é o
this world
golem.
I found.
Golem de
And
cobre.
before,
Só que você
you
falou-
couldn't do that with players on the other edition,
umas
but now
farmas
everyone can just
azuis.
share cool places
Ah,
together.
armadilha.
And I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing.
Armadilha,
I mean,
menina,
when
tá
you
doida?
find
Esses
these
comentaristas hoje estão
amazing
tudo
epic
doido, guys.
things in Caves and Cliffs Part
Tudo
2,
maluco.
obviously we wanna
Não
be
tá
able to
escutando
share
nada
them.
do que eu tô
So
falando.
seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're
that.
not 100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar.
Close.
Details will be different, but
Seed almost
Estamos
there.
acompanhando aqui a entrevista do pessoal da Minecraft, lá da Mojang,
So, I know
falando sobre
everyone's
as novas atualizações, a
anxiously,
nova
including
atualização que vai
myself,
sair aí,
waiting for this
guys.
update.
Fala aí.
Xbox Game
When
Pass de
do we
PC.
get
Xbox Game Pass no PC, muito bem, isso é útil, hein?
So we're gonna release
Isso é
it in a
muito,
month
muito
or two.
útil.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Thank you!
Cases
Bye!
Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Olha lá, aí, Xbox Game Pass pra PC, guys. Vai entrar no Game Pass pra PC.
Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid.
I never liked you, Alan.
How about
The feeling is
Steve
mutual.
and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat?
My
you've got the best example
Tá
of
bom, então
togetherness.
segura aí que a gente tá escutando aqui.
Nunca mais vou jogar o Bedrock. Eu quero só jogar
Minecraft Bedrock
bom.
Edition and Minecraft
Java
Java
Edition.
Edition. Finally, coming together for...
Ah lá.
No,
Shed Rock Edition.
absolutely not.
Bava Edition.
That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which
Muito
edition
bem,
to
os
add
dois
to
no
the
Game
service
Pass,
and
guys.
decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too
Por enquanto não.
convenient.
Por enquanto vai vir a primeira
In any case,
até a
starting in
atualização
November, you can play
do
the
meio do
original
ano.
blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin,
Em novembro,
and a
agora em novembro
cartload
já
of
vai
other
liberar no
games
Game
with Game
Pass.
Pass for
No
PC.
mês que vem. Não, a gente tá em
Excellent
outubro.
point, Goat. Game Pass does
A gente tá em
have
outubro,
PC
ainda não vai
games.
liberar.
And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with
Isso.
my two best friends.
Galera que tá no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube que o Pro tá fazendo live. A gente tá
smell
fazendo
of
um react
togetherness.
da live do Minecraft, que vai anunciar aí qual vai ser o próximo mob. A gente vai poder escolher qual é o próximo mob do Minecraft. Corre lá no YouTube. É isso aí, guys. Quem tá chegando aí na live do YouTube vai dando aquele salve pro Pro.
Minecrafters of the
Hello!
world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back
Vubui.
yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be
Eles
a great
criaram
addition
3
to
diferentes
Minecraft
mobs,
for a variety of reasons. But
completamente
you, the
diferentes,
community
para
of
que
Minecraft
a comunidade de
players around
Minecraft
the world get to decide
pudesse
which one
decidir
gets further developed and brought into the game in a future
qual
update, and
desses
which
mobs
ones
vai
will
ser
live on
desenvolvido para
only in our
entrar
hearts as what could have
no
been.
jogo definitivamente.
Like you, little baby.
Essa parte aí.
I'll never forget you. Moving on. The
Moving
actual
on.
winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid.
3.
If you haven't run into these majestic
Twitter.
creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you
Ah, é pelo
are
Twitter? A
really
gente vai entrar no
missing out.
Twitter.
But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs
Calma, a
for you
gente
to
vai
choose
votar no
from.
Twitter.
There will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I
Guys, a
tell
gente vai
you
ter que
it's time to
votar lá no
vote,
Twitter.
go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options.
Arroba
Pick
Minecraft.
the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options.
Olha lá,
And
guys.
who
Ele
better
vai
to
ensinar
talk
como que a gente
about
tem que
our
votar.
3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens.
Eita, e agora, guys?
Hey,
Ele vai
Tiny Jens.
mostrar os 3.
So, can you help by telling our... Oh,
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
okay. We'll just wait.
Oh, hey. Oi, oi, oi.
Watch it there.
Ai.
Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just. Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens.
Olha lá.
Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's
just can't
it's
keep
a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the glare, the lay, and the copper golem.
A conta do Minecraft.
Really cool. Absolutely.
Tá aí a conta do Pro, quem quiser adicionar.
To begin with, we have the glare, which is a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally, it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature
Ele tá falando
that
sobre os
loves
mobs, tá
music
explicando
nice
o que cada
sounds.
mob faz.
And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe
Eu
use this
gosto
to
muito do
make
golem
the LA
porque
help
eu
you
já
with,
pensei em várias
I don't know,
armadilhas para se fazer com
items
esse golem, porque ele gosta de apertar
clearing
os
up
botões
areas.
de forma aleatória.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay.
Eu acho que o Vinícius 13 também gostaria dele, mas...
Yes, but then we have the copper golem. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper,
também.
so it's an excellent use for copper. And
eu tenho que admitir que a lei é
since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize.
Dependendo da quantidade de itens que ela te trouxer.
But don't worry, you can
acho que depende muito da quantidade. Por exemplo, se você der
it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so
uma barra de
lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Minério de ferro para ela.
In addition,
quantos minérios de ferro ela vai te trazer de volta?
Pressing
se você der diamante para
randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly
diamantes para ela. Ela vai te trazer blocos de diamante.
That can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's
acho que dependendo da quantidade, ela pode ser bem interessante. Mas tudo depende do balanceamento do jogo, guys. Não adianta você achar que vai ser um mob milagroso que vai resolver toda a sua vida e que você vai conseguir fazer o que você quiser com o mob dentro do...
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Mario Fan.
Hola, soy
Fala, Mario Fan.
97 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play other games, watching movies, or
ele tá
playing
falando
Minecraft.
que a inspiração vem de vários lugares para criar esses
community is
mobs.
also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun
às vezes
things.
andando pelo parque ele já tem
algum
tipo de inspiração.
Lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. So I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear. So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept
to
do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Yes. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right. Now you know what your options are. And if you already do, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. earlier this week, Lydia spoke
Boa,
with Fanny
pronto,
and
a
Quinn
produção
from
falou
our
pra eu acertar o
awesome
som
creator
aqui,
team
guys.
over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're
Deixa a
going
Bonnie,
to
ela
do
quer
that
assistir a live.
and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself.
Deixa a Bonnie que ela quer
I
assistir a live.
finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have
Ó,
created.
eu tô quase igual esse gordinho de barba aí, ó. A minha barriga tá quase igual a dele.
Those are Cupcake Brianna, that's costume.
Tá igual?
It was so cool just seeing all
Falta,
of their
eu tô de boné,
skins
ele
and
tá de...
worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really
Olha lá, guys,
amazing.
esses são as inspirações, são os conceitos que eles vão experimentando aí.
That makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons, you know, that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Não, já tá ao vivo
For
aqui
me,
a
the
minha.
way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then
Mas
shares
é
it
que eu
with
não,
someone else. And that
a
can
minha
be
já tá ao
like
vivo,
Little
cara.
Mac sharing it.
Cool. And Fanny, you mentioned
Pronto.
tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Qual a sua ferramenta
that is such a hard
favorita de
question. We
criação?
have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer, and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it.
Falando em caneca, produção, depois você faz
That's just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can
Tem que
use.
pedir pra produção,
For me, my
guys. A gente
favorite
vai ficar até o
is
final da
the
live
structure
aqui.
animation. Last year we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, you know, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential,
Muito legal, né?
balance your economy.
Gostei
Every
muito
single
desses
time you
quadros
place
aí.
one of
Vou
those
fazer alguma
plots,
coisa
it
aqui no
animates
fundo
layer
com
by
isso daí,
layer by
assim.
layer, adding just this
Tipo com
immersiveness
Minecraft,
and
alguma
polish
coisa.
to
Você
the
tá
map
limpando o
that just
nariz em
makes
mim,
it, I
cara?
don't know, above and
Ah,
beyond.
tá. Eu achei que
So
fosse.
cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made.
Bora lá,
to
vai,
just,
guys.
like,
Vamos fazer uma votação
expand what
rápida
they're
aqui. Vai,
working
qual
on.
dos
And
três?
we have some
Claire,
awesome examples of
a
that.
lei ou Cooper? Ah, é o Vicente. Fala, Vicentão. O Vicente gostou do Alei e do Copper Golem.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team
Eu vi o Murilão. O
we've
Murilão
all
tá aí no
been
chat.
working
Copper Golem,
on
Copper Golem.
making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm AY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber And I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out
guys, que
all
legal.
of our
Tem site para
resources to how to
criadores de
learn how to
conteúdo.
become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into, learning the components and learning entities.
Olha,
and then
que
the
legal.
coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft entity wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows super easy
Ó, guys, logo o Pro vai lançar o curso de criação de mod para Minecraft, hein? Tanto pro Java quanto pro Bedrock. Fica ligado,
Hello
hein?
everyone, my name
Logo,
is Janis.
logo sai.
I'm a software developer and
Você vai
Minecraft
fazer?
content creator.
Vai.
In 2017, I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models,
guys,
which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today, Blockbench
Isso é
supports
render
many
3D,
Minecraft
guys.
formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations, and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl.
Blockbench, guarda esse
This
nome,
summer
guys.
I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard, and press Install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior.
Ó, mesmo comportamento, você escolhe um dos mobs, escolhe o comportamento dele e troca tudo que você quiser nele, ó. Troca as cores. Olha que da hora.
Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something
Olha lá, fez um urso pardo.
Like this butterfly that I made. It is based on
E aí você pode fazer animação, cara. Olha que da hora, hein, guys.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft.
Save model.
I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the
behavior.
pack
Olha lá, ó, já tem o pacotinho de comportamento.
This will automatically enable the resource pack as well.
Ah, que da hora, guys, ó.
I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it.
E aí você, pum,
and here's
aí.
Our grizzly bear.
Tá aí.
Have fun creating.
Legal, hein?
It's free and works on all platforms.
Os olhos quase nem aparecem,
Não, coitado. Devia colocar um olhinho mais clarinho. Ah, que da hora, guys. Olha que show.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes,
dava pra fazer ele, né?
That Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really love them, and I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess.
Fez os cachorrinhos dela no Blockbench, guys.
Was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look
Ela
like
fez até um rabinho diferente.
that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation.
Que da hora, guys.
Person, and I just made it so that it.
Fala, galera que tá no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube que o Pro tá transmitindo a live do Minecraft ao vivo. Estamos falando sobre os lançamentos aí que a gente vai ter aí pro final do ano. Corre lá no YouTube, procura lá, Open Source Lab.
I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature, so I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, you know, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I've animated the arms and the legs.
Rapaz, você tá ruim de desenho. Menino, tomara que você não seja um dos caras que vai desenhar
os mobs, cara. Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
Já pensou fazer do Pikachu?
Kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a
Dá
pretty
pra fazer o
good,
Pikachu.
pretty good
Olha lá, ó,
mashup there.
fizeram...
I think it's great.
A moça fez um crocodilo, ó,
An
crocodile.
axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make
Blockbench.
in a game that you've played, you know, for
Bloco
me
de
for
bloco
11 years,
e bench.
it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that.
Ele quer votar. Daqui a pouco vai ter que ser lá no Twitter, Breno. Tem que ser lá pelo Twitter do Minecraft. Procura lá, @Minecraft. Lá no Twitter. É só por lá que vai ter a votação. Ó, tem o link aí, ó. Acabamos de mandar o link aí, ó.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Fica ligado que daqui a pouco eles vão abrir a votação.
Everyone else creates, and I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These 3 are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Charloquin Schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
Para os pequenos
There's
criadores
so much
e tudo
new
mais. Muito
content
legal.
that our creators have made that we put together
Deixa eu
a
dar
video with some of our
a
favorites
galera
from
que
this
tá
past
no
year.
Instagram. Fala, galera. Tá todo mundo aí no Instagram. Corre lá no YouTube, Pro tá transmitindo a live. Tô fazendo react da live do Minecraft. Fiebre de verano. La fiebre de verano. Fiebre de verano. Eita, então vai, assiste aqui comigo aqui. Pronto. Oh!
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Eita! Meu Deus, que isso? Demolição? Robot Battle Arena. Ó, da hora, da hora, da hora. Olha, guys, que da hora. Crab Cove Carnival.
We
Muito
just
da hora.
got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Muito legal, guys, muito legal, muito legal. Eles estão tentando, assim, a exemplo do Roblox, né, que abre muito. Fala, Rodrigão. A exemplo do Roblox, que abre demais aí pros criadores, né? Como a gente tem o Roblox Studio e tudo mais. O Minecraft também tenta abrir isso e criar o seu próprio metaverso, né? Assim como o Roblox fez. Achou aí, Breno? Achou o link aí, cara? Olha lá o Sonic. The Hedgehog. Minecraft/Creator, guys. Dá uma olhada lá, hein? Pra gente poder criar coisas lá, hein?
The end podium in the middle. Oh no! Spoilers!
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
seriously, like I'm so excited.
Bees. Bees. Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
Isso aí, guys. Ah, é o Rodrigão. Eu tô fazendo live, Rodrigão. Você vai me ligar, Rodrigão? Tá doido? Rodrigão tá me ligando. Ele tá vendo minha live e tá me ligando.
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger!
Mountains.
Bora, galera que tá aí no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube que o Pro tá fazendo live. Corre lá. Tá aí no chat, ô Breno. Tá aí no chat o link do twitter.com/Minecraft. É a Minecon. Isso. Ô, meu.
Go, 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 go.
What should I do now? Moppy.
E aí, guys?
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited.
Tô nervoso, guys. Eu quero saber qual que vai ser o escolhido. Galera que tá no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube. O Pro tá transmitindo a live do Minecraft. Vamos escolher qual é o próximo mob do Minecraft.
And our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community.
Não abriu ainda, Breno. Não abriu ainda. Tem que esperar o post. Eles vão abrir um post pra gente votar. Não abriu ainda. Não.
Here we go.
Olha lá, agora, guys, agora.
Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices.
Agora, é agora.
We have the glare.
Olha lá, ele vai explicar sobre o glare. Guys, o glare ele voa até as áreas que estão mais escuras, que tem a possibilidade de spawnar mobs, e quando ele chega nessa área ele faz um glare, ele faz um barulhinho. É isso que ele faz. A lei que quando você der, por exemplo, minério de ferro para ela, ela vai buscar alguma coisa. Você dá minério de ferro para ela, ela vai buscar mais minério de ferro ou coisas parecidas com minério de ferro para trazer para você. E o Copper Golem, que se você soltar ele perto de um monte de botões ali, você pode construir ele. Você, assim como o Iron Golem, você pode construir esse golem, e aí ele vai ficar apertando as coisas ali em volta do... Ele só aperta botão, ele aperta botões aleatoriamente. Vamos lá, guys. Vamos lá. Eu vou votar. E aí, quem que a gente vota? Quem que a gente vota? Alai. 100%! Alai! Ah, não, só tem um voto. Tem 9 minutos. Guys, corre. Corre agora, senta. Corre lá no Twitter agora e vota. São só 10 minutos pra votar, guys. A lei tá ganhando, a Lai tá ganhando. A Lai e Copper Golem. Vamos ver, guys. Quem que vai ganhar? Vou dar um F5 aqui.
Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well,
quem será que vai ganhar?
Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
E aí, quem que vai ganhar?
maybe in Series 3.
Não, ó, por enquanto quem tá ganhando é a Lai. 372 mil votos, guys. Tem só 10 minutos pra votar. Corre lá no Twitter, procura por @Minecraft e vota no primeiro, é o primeiro postzinho deles lá.
I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to
Vamos lá, guys.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games and the exciting.
Vou dar um F5 aqui pra ver se atualizou alguma coisa. Tá ganhando, guys. Tá ganhando. Mais de 800 mil votos, guys. Mais de 800 mil votos. Vai passar de 1 milhão de votos tranquilo. Boa, Brenão. Votou em quem, Brenão? Corre lá, senhor Mel. Corre lá, senhor Mel. Corre lá. Tá lá no Twitter, no perfil do Minecraft. @Minecraft. @Minecraft. Tá? Vamos escolher qual vai ser o próximo mob do F5.
Talk all about Minecraft dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah.
Quase 900 mil votos, guys. Quase 900 mil votos e a Lei tá na frente. A Laia tá na frente.
And that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So
bora lá, guys. O Copper Golem tá aumentando, guys. Tem alguma coisa pro Glare agora, alguma coisa, mas eu acho que o Copper Golem tá aumentando bastante.
And I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews. And
that's dangerous.
Yeah, it was. It was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game.
Bora lá, guys. Vamos ver quem que vai ganhar. Vamos ver quem que vai ganhar.
And there's my new favorite.
Eu não quero saber da senhora. Não sei quem é a senhora, mas a senhora acho que tá falando coisas que não são interessantes no momento. Porque a gente tá acompanhando a votação, guys. Vamos acompanhar a votação. Mais de 1 milhão de votos, guys. 1 minuto restante. Não, 1 minuto não, 5. 1 milhão de votos, guys. Já teve mais de 1 milhão de votos. Mais de 1 milhão de votos, 70 mil comentários.
Meu Deus, onde estão os votos?
Caraca, bicho. O que é isso aqui que tá passando aqui? Do Dungeons? Eita! Ah, Adventure Points. Unblock Unique Rewards. Da hora, guys. Eu pessoalmente, guys, eu não acho que o Dungeon seja uma versão de Minecraft. Eles consideram como sendo uma versão de Minecraft, mas é um jogo completamente diferente. Vocês não acham? O que você acha, Samuel? Você acha que o Dungeons é uma versão de Minecraft ou é um jogo completamente diferente? É uma versão? Então o Samuel discorda da gente. Eu acho que é completamente diferente, eu acho que não tem nada a ver. Opa, muito obrigado, produção.
Eu acho que não tem nada a ver. Mas se não
a Mojang considera como sendo uma versão.
Eu não considero uma versão.
Você não considera? Você considera assim ou não?
Não.
É? Não? Não? Também acho, guys. Eu acho bastante que é bem diferente. Ah, guys, ó, vai ter umas aventuras sazonais assim, ó. Vai ter umas aventuras assim, ó, tipo, sei lá,
There's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about.
Vai ter umas aventuras assim, ó, tipo aventura de Dia das Bruxas, aventura de Natal, aventura não sei do que. Vai ser legal, hein? No Dungeons. Vamos ver, guys, vamos ver como é que tá aqui.
Seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game.
1.133.511 votos, guys. Mais de 1 milhão de votos. Pode falar. Eu sou o comentarista. Eu falo.
Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically. So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
Eu não considero
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe. Some new. We have tons of new pets.
Fala, Samuel, fala aqui perto do microfone.
The duck and the fox.
Tá bom, pode ir lá, cara. Dá tchau pro pessoal.
We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there.
Falta 2 minutos para acabar a votação, Samuel.
Which are these little dances or little expressions
Por enquanto a Lai está ganhando, guys.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not, like
olha aí, ó, estão falando para votar no Golem. Nunca mais teremos a chance de ter o Golem. Cara,
and tons of new skins.
Eu acho o Golem bem legal. Eu acho o Golem bem legal, mas eu já sabia que ele não tinha chance de ganhar.
Now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17 here.
Eu já sabia que ele não teria chance de ganhar, guys, infelizmente.
Eles botaram lá, eles só ganhar.
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So
eles estão falando do Dungeons por enquanto, guys. Então eles estão no Dungeons, eles estão inserindo. Deixa eu abaixar um pouco aqui, que eles estão falando muito alto na minha orelha. No Dungeons eles estão inserindo aventuras sazonais, tá? De tipo de.
So how do you earn rewards?
Right, you will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial.
Bom, vai lá,
at the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly
Falta 1 minuto, guys.
So we'll
1.200.000 votos.
If you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people
0 minutos. Guys, eu acho que a Lai ganhou.
And also, the best
a Lai ganhou.
To get
a Lai ganhou.
Is in the tower.
Okay, the tower.
A Lai ganhou, guys. Fechada a votação. 51% para a Lai.
Free single player feature that we've added.
Temos vencedor.
So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors. Each floor harder than the one before. And you'll get to fight in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants. And hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the
Já
bottom.
foi, Vitão. Já acabou, Vitão. Acabou de acabar. Lá no Twitter. Tô falando aqui, Vitão. Botei um link aí pra vocês votarem, cara. Vitão tá marcando.
Já
era.
That sounds really fun. So
já votamos, guys. Já encerrou a votação. A Lai ganhou 51%. Em segundo lugar ficou o Golem de Cobre e em último o Glare.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking so
my stuff. Let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
Ah, seria legal.
Right, so we
Eles estão falando por enquanto sobre os dungeons, tá, guys? Sobre as mudanças que vão.
So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear, and you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower, right?
So cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So, you'll be able to find a ton of
barco dentro da torre, ela tá falando por que não,
new characters to meet. So, this level is quite easy, as you can see. since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Guys, eu vou ser sincero com vocês, eu não gosto muito do Dungeons. Deixa eu falar enquanto o Samuel não tá aqui.
Wow, JP did really well.
Eu não gosto. Eu não gosto muito do Dungeons porque ele me parece.
You can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Isso, agora vai ter a votação entre o Golem e a Ally. Agora vai ter a segunda parte da votação, guys. Se liga. Agora vamos ter a segunda parte da votação. Fiquem atentos aí que daqui a pouco vai liberar. Quem não tem conta no Twitter, pede pro pai e pra mãe aí pra poder entrar lá e votar.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now. We're gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP? Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like.
É verdade, guys.
We try to add new
é só o pessoal tem que escrever em inglês, né?
Never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs.
Produção, você tá com o link do Twitter ainda aí? Peraí, você já fala, vem aqui, vem mais pra cá. Senta desse lado aqui, ó, não é melhor? Você tá atrás do... Pronto, senta pra cá. Cola lá de novo. Pessoal, a produção tá colando aí pra vocês no chat o link da onde votar. É a segunda votação agora. Vamos ver quem que vai ganhar. Pronto aí, Lívia. Vem aí. Quer vir mais pra cá? Pode vir. Eu fico aqui no cantinho.
Yes, it is.
JP's not doing so good right now. No. Let's see. Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So, very, very soon.
That is
em dezembro, guys. As atualizações do Minecraft Dungeons, pelo que ela tá falando aqui, vão sair em dezembro. É. Vai ter sim, Breno. Vai ter. Agora é a segunda parte. Agora é a lei contra o Copper Golem. Segundo turno, igual no Brasil. Vai ter segundo turno.
Eu posso ligar?
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to.
Galera que tá aí no Instagram, ó, o Pro tá fazendo live lá, tô fazendo um react da live do Minecraft, pra gente escolher qual vai ser o próximo mob que vai entrar no Minecraft, guys. Corre lá na live do YouTube que tem o link pra vocês votarem qual vai ser o próximo mob do Minecraft. Corre!
Have you discovered all the features in part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update? There's brand new colored candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode. The buds grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mined.
É o tio Diogo.
These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drip leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunderstorms will stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but
olha lá, esse é da última atualização, guys.
Ia quanto?
Nossa senhora! Axolotl! Angry Goat.
There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
Caves and Cliffs, Part 1. Esse foi da parte 1, guys.
So much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from. Which one do you want? Will it be the Allay or the copper golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes.
E aí?
Minecraft
tá liberado, faltam 8 minutos, guys. Corre lá no Twitter, vamos votar.
And after school programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft.
E aí, guys, votem quem agora? O que eu faço?
How with Minecraft,
Fala aí,
the
chat.
Students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
E aí, qual que a gente vota?
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous
Olha aí,
rights.
guys, o Minecraft Education Edition.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of our teachers who learned Braille and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we used coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school, it's like, here's this, do this, off you go. But now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Oh, absolutely.
Batalhas de construção. Esse mapa de batalha de construção ficou muito legal.
Sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms.
Bora lá, guys, eu vou votar.
And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
Faltam 6 minutos. 6 minutos.
We can live more sustainably. We can treat one another better.
Qual que eu voto, guys? Me ajuda, vai clã, ajuda aí, quem que eu voto? Copper Golem ou Allay? Ou Allay? É Allay ou Allay que fala, você sabe? Allay? Tá. Allay ou Copper Golem? Ajuda aí, clã.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes. Thank you.
Então vai na Allay. Eu já tinha votado na Allay e vou votar de novo nela. Pronto. Ela está ganhando com 54%, guys. Está bem apertado, hein? Já temos 1 milhão, quase 1 milhão de votos. Faltam 5 minutos. E a Allay está com 54%. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer.
Minecraft. I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also
dá pra fazer um monte de coisa, mas eu acho que a live vai ser muito mais interessante para os jogadores, não só para quem faz redstone. O Copper Golem ele é legal para quem faz redstone, para quem usa redstone, tá? Não para a maioria dos jogadores que jogam, por exemplo, a Lai ela é muito boa para os jogadores que jogam survival. E o Copper Golem ele é bom para quem faz redstone. Quem faz redstone geralmente joga no criativo, né? E ele é muito bom para quem joga no criativo. A Lai, ele é muito bom para quem joga no survival. São dois tipos de jogadores completamente diferentes, entendeu? Por isso que tá tão igual. Todo mundo que faz, todo mundo que usa no criativo, vai preferir, todo mundo que gosta de redstone vai preferir o Copper Golem. Todo mundo que prefere o survival vai preferir a live. Por isso que tá tão dividido. A diferença não é muita, não. Ó, mais de 1 milhão de votos.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Ai, que isso?
Thank you.
So, we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the water and the Skulk is that it's just expanded, it's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah.
Guys, tá acabando. 3 minutos para acabar a votação, guys. Corre lá no Twitter.
Os dois são bem úteis.
Corre lá no Twitter, guys. 3 minutos para acabar a votação.
Let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
Não sei, nossa, a vontade que eu tenho de votar no Copper é grande, gente, mas eu não sei, ele não vai, eu sei que ele não vai ganhar, mas seria muito legal se eu tivesse ele, só que tipo assim, aí a gente usaria só uma parte, só em alguns. Eu acho que a lei pode ser mais interessante em todos os games, em todos os jogos. Tanto no criativo quanto no survival. Que isso aí?
Eles construíram isso, né?
Opa!
Eles construíram isso ou é...
não sei. Eu acho que não é construído, não. Nossa, guys, olha que da hora.
Parece lá aquele...
A hora que você... Bastião, não é o Sebastião. Não é o Sebastião. O mundo é bom, Sebastião. É Bastião. Olha que show, guys.
Wow, it's
olha lá, escureceu já, guys, no cenário. Olha que da hora, guys. Agora tem uma fogueira ali no meio, ó. Escureceu, tava dia, agora escureceu e eles estão no meio ali, ó.
Just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players, we're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even
Fala, Biel, tô lá no YouTube, cara. Corre lá pra assistir a live. A gente tá votando aí no próximo mob do Minecraft. Eu acho que a lei ganhou. A lei ganhou.
It's really cool. It feels like a place you want to explore.
Parou aqui o vídeo do Instagram.
I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories.
Já deu uma hora?
And the Dark definitely inspires the storytelling.
Já deu uma hora, por isso.
That's so cool. And so, last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary.
Olha que da hora, guys.
Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the sculk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
Olha! Show!
You even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family. No. And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute, we're going to show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm. There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the Shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking, and then they activate the shriek and hear like...
Com certeza.
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm not going to visit your world.
Ganhou, guys. Certeza.
Shriekers are just shrieking.
Próximo mob do Minecraft, guys, vai ser Alai.
Hi, it's Dream from Germany. And my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Dream Toon.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Warden. Olha lá, Warden. Ah! Olha o barulho, guys, que doideira. Olha lá. Passa tipo uma sombra. Olha lá, guys, ele ativa as outras. Ai, meu Deus.
Você viu que ele está lá com o todo dele?
Olha lá, o Warden.
Realmente ele vai ser lançado. Falou que ele ia ser lançado.
Ah, guys, você tem que... Pelo que entendi, você usa a escuridão pra se esconder dele, né?
É, ele não vê, ele só escuta
os seus passos. Olha lá, ó. Então você tem que usar isso.
Ele vai...
Ai. Pegou a espada, Nossa, que escuro, cara. Ai, ele veio. Ai. You die.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like Smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So, you know, we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark,
guys,
and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, like,
esse mob vai ser...
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
Tá difícil esse mosquito aqui.
So Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft. And one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground, the trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild.
That's true, and that's the swamp.
No estúdio.
Oh, our art team is just so amazing. Such a beautiful concept art. And as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert,
desenho que eles fazem
Corey.
para poder imaginar quais serão as atualizações que eles têm que fazer.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Olha lá, guys, o pântano. Atualizações nos... Ah, que da hora, guys.
Não, mentira. Vai dar pra fazer isso?
Vai dar pra colocar. Olha lá, ó, e levar o barquinho ainda. Que da hora, guys. Papagaio. Atualizações nos pântanos.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Cliffs and Cliffs Part 2, we have...
Então, eles vão falar agora, né?
So it's easier to travel in water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like
não sei se vai ser hoje.
Yes,
não vai ser hoje, vai ser no final do ano.
Put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
God the Legend, fala.
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land.
Olha, galera que tá no Instagram, corre lá no YouTube que o Pro tá fazendo live. Tô fazendo um react da live do Minecraft, corre lá. Vai sair o novo mob.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves,
vai dar pra plantar tanto dentro da água quanto no chão normal. Dentro da água também. Dentro da água também dá.
Sand, because they're super cool. So
Vai
seeing
dar.
them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, Where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type.
Olha lá, novo tipo de madeira, guys.
We are so happy, like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new
wood type?
And therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves. And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
That's gorgeous.
Legal, guys.
I love
Mais uma opção aí de madeira pra gente poder...
I'm very excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing.
Pra gente poder
we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot.
Raízes, que da hora, aquilo era raiz.
It's a bit tricky to decide how the root should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example, when you like go with a boat, and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture.
Fala pro pessoal que tá aí no Instagram pra eles irem lá pro YouTube.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water.
Chegando aí. Olha meus alunos chegando aí, guys.
Like Agnes likes, and you're just
Já almoçaram, guys?
surrounded by the awesome
Daqui a pouco vai anunciar qual é
o
próximo mob que foi escolhido por votação lá no Twitter, guys.
Day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Quem que é?
Hi, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing.
Rodrigão é nosso fã. Eu também sou teu fã, Rodrigão.
To do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like, I always need more bricks. Perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, like diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a village jogando pra baixo.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
I just love the look of them.
Fala, Guadelé, gente.
So beautiful.
Beleza, cara?
We have a creator question for the two of you.
Vamos aqui, salve, salve. Da onde você tá falando?
こんにちは、プチプチです。私からの質問はね、こちらになります。どうしてドロレンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか？
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're, okay, all around the world there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is,
Guys, parece assim,
absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere.
Até agora a gente teve o quê? A gente vai ter o novo mob.
We definitely need something
A
very
gente teve
Well,
atualização do barco, essa atualização aí dessa lama, mud, né? Que é um mud. Ai, sapo!
A madeira nova.
Olha lá, guys, olha lá o sapinho.
A madeira nova. E mais o que mesmo?
E aí, dá pra comer o sapo? Ué, carne de rã. Sapo é sapo, mas é tipo, sei lá.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly
Que
frog.
é?
And
eu vi.
They do love
Já
to jump
respondi já
around,
pra ele.
and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because
de Portugal.
look like lily pads. But the funny
God
thing
the
with
legend.
that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna
Que
tilt.
é, amigo seu, Rodrigão?
One of them did it just.
Maybe
it's a
amigo do
frog
Rodrigo.
slide.
Galera lá de Portugal, guys. Pessoal de Portugal aí, ó, abração pra vocês, guys. Qualquer dia eu vou passar aí pra ver vocês, tá bom?
Yes,
Prometo.
The fireflies. So you can see them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp,
nossa!
making
Como
it
chama
feel
isso?
nice and
Os bichos
cozy
que
at night.
pisca?
But really,
Como chama,
my favorite part of them is just
Vagalume.
making the world come to life, like feeling
Vai
like
ter
there's life going on
vagalume,
all around
guys.
you. And
Ai, que da hora.
oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
verdade.
Their frog food.
Olha lá o sapo
Yeah,
comendo
but
os
look how happy
vagalumes.
the frog is.
Coitado.
Yeah, and they're beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere, and the frogs get to eat. So that's, you know. Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we call them
vagalumes.
I did too. And in Swedish,
it's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it.
Firefly é vagalume.
But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Verdade. Aquele mob lá vai ser
mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Girino!
Mais 4.
Não acredito, guys. Vai ter girino. E aí o girino é o filhote do sapo. Depois ele vai virar um sapo.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles, because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here. So the frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt
guys,
their
a cor
color
do sapo vai variar de acordo com o
and we wanted
ambiente.
to have that in Minecraft, we wanted to like Minecraftify it, so therefore the tadpole's gonna pick a variant.
Eu acho que sim, já perdi a conta já.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. Yes. So let's say you
sapo
were venturing out
tropical.
into the desert or the jungle, and
Tem
you
o
take
sapo
your
do
tadpole with you,
pântano.
and if it grows up there, it'll turn
Tem o
into a
sapo
lovely tropical frog.
do
What I really
clima
love about the
frio
tropical
e
frogs
tem
is
os...
how
Olha
just
como ele
relaxed they
anda,
look,
olha ele
and they're
andando,
like
que
blending
bonitinho.
into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling.
E tem o sapo tropical, o sapo lá do
And I
deserto,
think
guys.
There was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason that they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Oh, wait a minute, that's something we read.
Que da hora, guys. Que da hora esse sapinho.
And then I learned about this real-life frog that's called grey foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
Eles se inspiraram num sapo do Quênia.
So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
Or I love them all.
Of them.
O sapo tropical é o mais legal.
Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you,
Corey.
Corey.
I'm just going to hop on out of here.
Bye, Corey.
So many puns. I like that, though.
This is quite an awesome update. And I mean, I really see the name for the wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
The wild
Yes,
update.
and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful
Guys, vai
nature
ficar
and the
muito
super
show. A parte
terrifying
dos
deep
pântanos
dark,
vai
and I
ficar
love
muito
that
legal.
contrast between these two things.
It's absolutely amazing.
É,
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the
e tal, vai
time
ficar muito
has
da hora.
flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Olha lá, guys, vamos ver. Eles vão anunciar agora o mob vencedor. E a gente já sabe quem é, quem tá acompanhando aí na live já sabe quem ganhou, né? Game Pass pra PC. Olha lá, vamos rever tudo. Game Pass pra PC. O Blockbench, que vocês também vão poder usar e criar os seus próprios mobs. Muito legal. Pro vai ensinar vocês. Minecraft Dungeons com Seasons. Vai ter Seasons no Minecraft Dungeons. The Wild Update em 2022, no próximo ano só, guys. No pântano. Atualização das árvores no pântano. Dos sapitos no pântano. Com girinos. Olha lá, ó. Você pega um bloco de terra, joga água, ele vira um bloco de lama. E aí você pode fazer outros blocos com esse bloco de lama. Deep Dark. O lugar lá onde vai ter aquele mob novo. New School Blocks. Ó, o zumbi morre ali. Boat with chest. Ou o barco com cestinha, que você vai poder levar as coisas dentro de um lado pro outro. Isso é muito útil, guys, muito útil.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game.
Olha lá, guys, vai falar.
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow!
Olha lá, ele chegou de cesta, barco e cesta.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really
chest,
comfortable.
ele fala chest porque é cesta.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the LA.
LA, eu sabia.
Yes, I'm super happy about that.
Is LA.
It's a lovely, lovely mob.
Parabéns, LA.
That is so exciting. So
a gente já tinha previsto, né?
When can everyone expect
a gente já tinha falado sobre isso lá no começo da live, né? Que provavelmente a LA ia ganhar, né? Era a preferida de todo mundo. Diferente do que muitos youtubers queriam aí. LA é a vencedora.
Studios, thank you so much. Bye.
Vai, eu acho que acabou, guys. Muito bem, várias novidades, hein, guys. Só que eu acho que essa atualização só vai sair em 2022, guys.
Mas tá chegando, né? Um ano.
Vai, Mojang.
Mojang. Quando que vai falar a data?
É isso aí, guys. E aí, o que vocês acharam, galera? Quem tá no chat ainda aí, responde aí. O que vocês acharam da vencedora, né? Que é a LA. O que vocês acharam? Vocês acharam que vai ser útil? Vocês acham que vai ser útil, que não vai? O que vocês acham? Escreve pro Pro aí. Eu vi, é o Rodrigo Oliveira. Todo mundo chama Rodrigo aí em Portugal, gente? Pelo amor de Deus, eu vou mudar pra aí também, porque eu chamo Rodrigo também. Eu vou mudar pra lá também. Todo mundo chama Rodrigo em Portugal? Eu quero ir pra Portugal também, então. Chamar Rodrigo lá em Portugal também.
Se for, eu vou junto.
É, guys, você vai junto?
Sim.
Não, mas eu queria ir só eu, só. Não pode?
Não.
Não? Tá bom. Boa, guys. Guys, é isso aí. Então essa foi a live. Várias novidades muito legais. Aí nas próximas lives o Pro vai falar mais um pouquinho sobre elas, tá? Vamos achar mais informações sobre essas novidades, que é tudo muito novo. Tem os sapos, tem aquele Deep Dark, tem várias coisas bem interessantes e o Pro vai procurar mais informações aí para ir passando para vocês aí ao longo das nossas lives, tá bom? Beleza, guys? Fechado? Então,
vai ter 12 atualizações.
Vai ter atualização pra caramba. Bora lá então encerrar nossa live, Lili?
Sim.
Vou botar a musiquinha aqui. Vai, dá tchau aí pra galera aí.
Tchau!
É lá, ó. A live é lá no YouTube. Tchau. Aqui não tem mais ninguém. Ali já acabou. Tá?
Tchau,
guys,
gente.
O Pro vai nessa, a Lili vai nessa. Até a próxima. Ó, semana que vem tem mais live, hein?
Eba!
Se liga, hein? Fica ligado, hein? Beleza? Ó, tem o link da aula de Minecraft, produção, nessa... dia 23? Tem? Posta aí no chat pra galera poder se inscrever aí. Galera, dia 23 de outubro, o Pro vai fazer uma aula de Minecraft grátis, tá? Quem se inscrever, além de fazer a aula no dia 23 com o Pro, vai ganhar o acesso para poder acessar o Minecraft Education Edition, tá? Então, se você não tem acesso ao Minecraft Education Edition, pede pro seu pai e pra sua mãe cadastrar você nesse link que a gente vai colocar aí agora no chat, tá? Clica nele aí já que o Pro vai encerrar a live. Clica aí nesse link, deixa a página aberta, mostra pro seu pai e pra sua mãe, se cadastra para você poder fazer a aula e ganhar os acessos no Minecraft Education Edition. São 25 acessos que você ganha, tá? E aí você vai poder fazer essa live com a gente, fazer essa aula com o Pro Rodrigo, tá? Ao vivo no dia 23 de outubro, que vai ser um sábado, às 15 horas da tarde, horário de Brasília, horário aqui no Brasil. Pera aí, guys, deixa eu fechar aqui, pronto. Beleza? Tá aí, guys, tá aí no chat, ó, não esquece, tá? Clica nesse link aí, ok? Se cadastra, você vai receber, além de fazer a aula com o Pro, quem entrar no grupo, tá? Tem que entrar no grupo de WhatsApp para poder receber os 25 acessos do Minecraft Education Edition, tá? E aí você vai usar o acesso uma vez só para fazer a aula com o Pro. O resto dos 24 acessos que vão sobrar, você faz o que você quiser. Você joga com seus amigos, você faz o que você quiser. Beleza? Mais algum recado, produção? Não? Tudo beleza? Então, guys, não esquece, clica aí nesse link que a gente postou agora, tá? E se inscreve. Pede pro seu pai e pra sua mãe se inscrever para vocês participarem dessa aula no dia 23, ao vivo, com o Pro Rodrigo, tá bom? Beleza, guys? Fechou? Então, ó, o Pro vai nessa, tá bom? Até a próxima! Fui!